Hello and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play of Legend of Keepers, as always on Legend of Keepers Saturday. In the last episode we got about halfway through the second year and we weren't doing too well, and I think the run might be over rather soon. But even if we fail, I think we should unlock a new dungeon master. I think it's gonna be the Enchantress. Let me put my cursor on here. So this would be the character we unlock, I think. So even if we fail, this should be an interesting episode in which we experience new stuff. But, well, let's just see how it goes. Maybe we'll do surprisingly well. So let's get back to work. So we can choose if we want to go for veterans or a champion. Somehow I feel like going for the champion, actually. I mean, the good thing is that there will be a disaster room and there won't be one with the veterans, but there will still be a resting room, which is good for them. So somehow I feel like this is not going to go over well in any case, but maybe we even have the best chance against the champion. I don't know. And the other good thing is, if we manage to beat the champion, we'll get a rare reward, and that might turn things around. So I think I'm going to go for it. And first I'm going to check what we do here. So I would like to put the succubus in, for example, I think. Problem is that she's only level 1. I also got the goblin drummer recently, which might be nice. Like enraged 5 to all monsters of the group. Could be interesting. Problem is many weaknesses, so I'm not really sure about this. The other problem is that one of our main characters here, if we can deal morale damage, is pretty tired already, so they would be out of action for a while if we were to use them now. But I think I still want to have that option. If we can go for morale damage, I would really like to use this one. So guess we'll have to think what to do without them afterwards if we survive. That's just like the best case scenario anyway, that we survive the upcoming battle. So I'm gonna take my time and think about this for a little, this time at least. I'm gonna try to play a bit quicker later. Yeah, so I think we can take this level 1 character out and replace it with something else. Not sure if it's gonna be the succubus or something else. I think a level 1 character is not going to get us very far here. So maybe I shouldn't take the succubus. Goblin drummer might be interesting, especially with like a character like Malthus here. Now let's give it a shot. So what else do we have? No level 1 characters in the rotation currently. Don't want to put any in. This might be an interesting character to put into the first squad, maybe. Second squad should actually be mostly demon based. Also, maybe it makes more sense to put Malthus in the second group, because Malthus can deal tons of damage. And, well, I think the heroes are typically a bit stronger for the first group. So yeah, maybe I'll switch something. Also, Malthus is, okay, also not a, I thought Malthus was a demon, but that's not the case. Belongs to the goblin class, actually. Okay. No, that's not the case. I confused it. I think it's a demon. It just doesn't show Malphus for some reason, but still when I go on Malphus. But okay, yeah, let's switch these two. So Malphus is actually a demon. Yeah, that makes more sense. Infernal Guardian, not a goblin. Okay, you can stay here. What about Gwarg? Do we have a good replacement for Gwarg? Yeah, maybe Gurm. I was gonna say Grime. Gurm instead of Gwarg. Gwarg is definitely a lot more tanky, but still, this might make sense. Although now we have two of them. I'm not sure if that actually makes sense. Now we want more versatility, so maybe Gwarg was the better option. Okay, let's keep it like this then. I'm not sure about the first group at all, but yeah, I don't think the first group matters too much anyway. Maybe the one thing we can try with the first group is applying stacks of something, be it bleeding or air weakness or poison or demoralized. Demoralized I think might be preferable, or the bounty. So stuff like that might work out in the first group, but probably they'll heal it in the chill out room anyway. So yeah, I guess this is my setup now. Let's just see how it goes, if this was wasted time or yeah, if this works out. Alright, what do we have here? This is the champion character in the front row. That might actually be good. Okay, ice damage to the front and frostbite to the front. That's rough. Gains flame shield to when Archmage is attacked. Reflects 35% of damage taken as fire damage. Okay, so guess all my front row attackers should have fire resistance. Deals 36 ice damage to all monsters when the Archmage kills a monster. Okay, well that's not gonna happen too often, but it's still not nice. What about you? Armor increased, okay. Heals 50% of one hero's maximum life after a fight once. And randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight. Maybe I will remember for once to place my monsters accordingly. Maybe. Passive attacks regenerate the hero's life by 50% of damage dealt. Okay, so for once we actually have a setup in which we can go for morale damage again, so I guess that's what I'm gonna try. The Bone Catapult seems like a good thing to start things with then. Sadly the... okay, that just heals maximum life too. Whoa, I think we might have a chance of beating this. That is pretty nice. Also, this champion has much lower morale than health. So maybe we actually do have a shot here. Alright, let's see. So we definitely want to get some demoralized out. You're not good against ice damage, but you're good against fire damage, so that's nice. Nature damage in area, and that's okay with this one, I guess. You don't want to be in the front, that's for sure. Yeah, we want this one to, well, be somewhere, I guess, but also not the front. Do we have something with fire resistance, ice resistance for the front? You have ice resistance, right? And you're tanky, so this might make sense. You also have nature resistance. Yeah, I think this could be good. This might also be good. Nah, but not according to the resistances. I would like the to get the air damage and morale damage and the stack raise especially. But nah, this is probably not ideal. Let's just keep it like this, I guess. confirmed, and now we'll go for the pile of bones. Hopefully it will ricochet. But in any case, 45 morale damage on the front row character, that is good. Alright, then comes our spell, after they have recovered some health. Okay, and here we go for more morale damage. I'm really glad that I have this one with me, because I think I'm gonna use it. Especially since, well, at least this one also has positive nature resistance and fire resistance, so that's good. This one could tank the front again, or we put Malphus there. Ooh, Malphus has negative ice resistance. Okay, guess that's not an option then. Okay, could also put you there. You have positive, no, negative nature resistance. You have both positive ice and nature resistance, so I guess you will be our front row tanky character here too. I'm not sure which of these. I mean, this one can take a bit more damage, but also deals a bit more damage, so might be nice to have this one around a bit longer. Yeah, the back takes more nature damage. I think I'm gonna put you in the center and you in the back, and hope that we can at least get one attack out actually, because this is all like lots of damage and reducing resistances and all that stuff, so it will be tough, but let's see. We also have our special monster and our dungeon master. Well, let's see how this goes. Really curious. Ah, damn, I forgot again. Of course I do. Whatever. It's okay, I guess. Let's just see how this plays out. I can like see you in my imagination in front of the screen, just like shouting, "Why are you putting your characters like that? You just said it." I'm sorry. I'm kind of forgetful, I guess, especially while recording. All right. We can still get the pheromones out, so that's cool. Enjoy. Maybe this will be good. Nope, not really good. Oh yeah, well, at least everyone could attack once. I think that's all I'm asking for. Okay, now this one will commit suicide, but yeah, whatever, it's okay. So should we go for a bit more oh, how did you recover your morale? How? You had less morale than this, I'm sure of it. Ah, okay, I guess their morale goes up when they defeat a monster just regularly. Ah, okay, that's too bad. Okay, so should we make them bleed to have like just more different things on them, or just go for the morale? I'm not sure. Probably another type of debuff on the front row character might be nice. Didn't really reflect any damage, but doesn't matter. Alright, pile of bones should work out quite well. Yeah, good enough. It's okay. I'll get your morale. So yeah, here we go for morale damage, I suppose. I don't think a different order in the first room would have made a huge difference, so it's not that big of a deal. So now we can make them tired. That might buy us at least a little time. Let's see. Because tiredness is reducing the damage that they deal. That might come in quite handy. Yeah, but this will be a tough one. But yeah, okay, it definitely does make a difference to have a character with ice resistance in the front here. Yeah, well, don't think the bleeding would persist until the fight against the master, so I'll just go for the Scream of Terror now. Also because they are still affected by Terrified, so Scream of Terror should work relatively well. It's not a huge amount of damage, but it's okay. I think this isn't looking too bad. And they are at 7 tiredness now, which is super nice. Yeah, this is working quite well. Sadly, this one will die now, but still, this is good. This looks really good. Please let me win this. What? This flame shield? It looked like they were hurting themselves. That's interesting. Is it a bug or did I just get it completely wrong? I don't know. But it's okay. Oh no, it's the burn. Okay. Flame shield really doesn't seem to work somehow. I don't think I ever... Oh, because I'm not dealing physical damage, I think. Probably. I don't know. Oh, we almost got rid of all of them. Maybe our Father of the Damned can finish this, actually. Ooh, nice. That is useful, I think. Maybe. I'm not even sure. We'll be going for physical damage with this one, which is not really what we want to do, but bleeding can't hurt. Okay, that one healed again, but it's okay. Ooh, yeah, this is perfect. Kind of forgot about this disaster room. But yeah, of course, we'll go for morale, demoralize them, and prepare for our Father of the Damned to take care of them. Torment, oh yeah. Yeah, I think we got this. Awesome. So at least the preparation paid off. If nothing totally unexpected happens now. Nope, we're good. I mean, they're not dead yet, it seems, but... Yes, they are. Wow, awesome. I mean, we were just pretty lucky too, but... Alright, we have Alxis, the Skeleton Lord, level 3. Air damage, ice damage, and frostbite. I like frostbite. All skeletons gain enraged at the start of a dungeon. Okay, interesting. This is also interesting. 14 fire damage applies burn. I like burn. What is it? An Orc Sorcerer. Passive, monsters killed come back to life as a skeleton warrior. Okay, that is useful. And an ability that transforms the group of monsters into random skeletons. That would be a nice synergy with this one, I guess, although it's at the start of the dungeon, so it will probably not work if you just transform them later. But still, Bewitched Glove, Demon's Attacks apply Burning Body. I wasn't like a huge fan of that. Okay, sadly no morale damage here, but on the other hand some versatility might be nice. So this is singling out one enemy and like focusing all the ice damage on the one in the back, or going for air damage in the front, but obviously the ice damage to the back would be preferable because it also applies Frostbite. And I don't know, I could just try to pair this one with some nice skeletons, so could work out. This one has a bit more health, which is always worth considering. Also, no, the resistances are better on the Skeleton Lord actually, I think. Got basically plus 120% and minus 50, and this one got minus 65 and only plus 80%. So yeah, this one definitely has better resistances. I think for physical damage I like the singling out approach, going with huge damage to one position and applying Frostbite, or air damage if it needs be. So yeah, I think I'm leaning towards the Skeleton Lord here. On the other hand, now that I think about it, this might be a nice synergy with my other elite monster with the fire damage. Also burn on all enemies, that's quite nice. And the passive, if we put this one in a position where it's relatively safe, to get a Skeleton Warrior for sure, can't hurt. Okay, now that I've thought about it and realized that I think my other elite monster is also dealing fire damage and reducing fire resistance, and that the burn actually also affects all heroes. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Orc Sorcerer. Make up your mind, dude! Alright, Nisma sadly needs to take some time off now, but we knew that was gonna happen. So, let's see. Okay, we already have them both in the same group. I guess that's good. Yeah, this one does fire damage, or a fire weakness only to the center, but still that's good. And also the attack ricochets once the target's fire resistance is negative, so actually it might apply fire weakness to multiple enemies. So yeah, I think these two in synergy might be quite nice. But yeah, we might consider getting more strong skeleton characters. Well, let's for now remove the characters that wouldn't last another death without being totally worn out. Well, this is a skeleton character, so maybe let's just put this one into room 1. Let's see, you could also be somewhere, room 2 I guess then. Don't have a skeleton doctor in room 2 yet, could also put this one there, but why not put you there, I guess. Yeah, for now this seems decent enough. Work out. Alright, I think I can afford it all, and I think it's worth getting it all. I kind of expect them to reach my master more frequently, despite getting that nice new monster. So yeah, let's train all this. Okay, our health looks a little bit better now, so that's cool. Oh, I think I still have the overlay thing active that I use for Curse of the Dead Gods, because for Curse of the Dead Gods I can't be at the bottom of the screen, but for this it should look better like this. Yeah. Alright, we're done here. Let's leave. And we don't have much gold, sadly. Ceremony is... Well, let's make adventurer's life worse, I guess. Sounds nice. Okay, we can only pick these two. So, do we want them to be poisoned, or do we want their resistances reduced by 20? I think this is like all of these wear off over time, right? So it's only at the start of the dungeon. Reducing resistances might be nice. On the other hand, while I go for morale damage, they don't really matter. But all of this goes for physical damage, so I guess... Yeah, let's go for this, I think. Yeah. Guess we can't afford this, so let's go for the random event. Okay, the Archaeologist. An archaeologist is ringing your doorbell to claim an artifact, blaming you for looting it. He even dares to demand you donate it to a museum. Crush, slice, quarter. Not sure what I did last time, but quartering just seems like the most reasonable approach. So we could do another workout. Probably we couldn't select as much as we did before. I mean, even if I can't afford anything on the interview, they should still get some boost, right? So let's do it. Yeah, I can't afford anything, but they will get enraged. So same thing as before, but have them enraged. That's good. And I think we'll go for the doctor. Yes, nice. Some health regained. And now I'm blocking my health a little bit, which is not ideal. Like this it should work. Okay. Thank. Wow, we get lots of recovery time right now. That's cool. So, I wonder if the therapist only targets characters in my current squad. I think that's the case, so maybe I should put some characters in that are a bit more stressed out to actually benefit from this as much as possible. I'm not quite sure how the therapist works, but I think it was something like this. So let's see. For all available monsters, I guess available means not burned out and being out of action. So this is cool. So it didn't really matter where they were. Don't think I'll extend it. I think I'm okay with just regaining one. That's nice already. So let's redo this. Like, they still have to be removed. And I've got really a lot of monsters by now. This is definitely not the same setup I had before already, but it'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Thigh supplier. Okay, yeah, okay. This will mean that some monster will get a stomach ache or something later on, and it will be a wasted event. But 732 gold, that's yes. Definitely a yes. Seminar. An outing amongst colleagues is always a joy. We are only not human. So merchant, plunder, or the seminar. Don't know if I ever have done the seminar. I hope it relies on me having lots of gold, so let's see. Okay, it relies on me having other resources than gold, but I can still pick all of these, so that's cool. The monstrous resources manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, she is suggesting you different activities to stimulate them. Damaging attacks apply burn. That's awesome. Self-serve buffet, bonus. Okay, just some recovery for my monsters. Enhanced resistance. Well, I think for damaging attacks to apply burn is pretty neat. Especially if I want to go with that synergy that I have already established. This might play well into that. On the other hand, burn just always does like 5% damage of their max health, not dependent on how many on how many stacks there are. But I mean, the resistances would also be awesome, I guess. 30 weeks, more resistances. I guess that's the most versatile thing you can have, I suppose. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. We get a monster, we get an artifact, and there's a resting room, which is not nice. And here's a resting room and a disaster room, and we'd also get a monster, probably a stronger one, and more gold. So, should we go for the veterans? Somehow I feel that it doesn't make a huge difference, so I think I just go for the veterans. Okay, let's check again. I don't want to mess it up now after we beat those champions. But we were pretty lucky that they were basically weak against morale damage. That definitely helped. So... well, I guess I'll just leave it like this and hope for the best. I could spend so much time just checking if we get a nice variety of resistances and all that in both rooms, but that would take hours and probably wouldn't be very enjoyable to watch me just thinking about that. So I'm just gonna trust that I can somehow react with this setup to whatever the adventurers throw at me. Yeah, let's go for the veterans, and I mean, I could go for an artifact, but I kinda like my artifact setup right now. This is something I have to remember. Yeah, whatever. I think I go for yet another monster. Can't hurt to have a wide variety of monsters. Okay, what do we have? Gains a random bonus at the start of his turn if the sage is not benefiting from any bonuses. Skill removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Ice damage to the front with frostbite. Fire damage to the front. I hate it when this happens, like when there's ice and fire to the front. I don't really think I have any monster to react to this. Well, passive damage dealt to monsters affected by enraged increased by 30%. Lovely. Deals 24 ice damage to the monster with lowest iron at the start of a fight, okay. And 55 fire damage to the front and ricocheting if the target is killed, okay. Nature damage to all and elemental weakness. Great. Okay. Maybe I remember it this time. I don't know. Once again, the shuffle skill. I might forget instantly once more. I'll try not to though. So this one is also resistant to morale loss, but I think I'm not gonna go for morale anyway, since I have those 2 fire damage monsters here, which I would still like to go for. So let's see. I could make my monsters enraged, but then this one will deal more damage, which is not nice. So I'm not sure actually. Maybe the polar portal is nice. They are pretty resistant to ice though, so I guess not. They have relatively low armor all, but I only have this for physical damage. Although I could put it here. Doesn't really matter, I can't put it anywhere where my master would benefit from it. Maybe that's a good thing, then this one will probably use it to get rid of the bleeding, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. So here's my first monster squad. So it's ice and fire damage to the front. Let's see if we have anything for that. Nope. This one is so weak against fire. That's really not an option. This one is kinda weak against ice, but it's a bit better. What about nature? You're also weak against nature. Great. Well, at least you're strong against nature too. Alright, you have to be the front again. Tank what you can. But yeah, this is really rough. I really don't know what to do here. This might be a really horrible fight. Well, we will see. I guess you in the back kind of makes maybe some sense. I'm not sure. Not sure about anything. Boosting the next trap might be nice, so let's see what we do here now. This is for morale damage, so what about nature? No, crap, still not great. Enraging might not be the best course of action. I guess I'll just go for the polar portal then. I mean, frostbite is still nice. Yeah. What's this? Okay, this gives morale back, so going for morale really is not an option here. Okay, let's see. So, weak against ice and nature, not nice. This one is strong against fire and ice and not weak against nature, so you're definitely our front row character. I'm really glad I picked this one right now. I mean, it sucks that this one is weak against nature, but this is so cool that this one applies burn and this one increases its damage when someone is affected by burn. So yeah, this synergy should work out quite well. I think I put you in the back just to keep you alive as long as possible. Anyone strong against fire and ice? No? No one? Alright then. Well, applying more frostbite on top of the burn seems like a nice idea, so let's just go for that. Okay. Crap, yes, I instantly forgot again. I will never manage to remember. This is kind of embarrassing, but maybe also kind of funny. Oh well, nature damage at least will be kind of good against the first two characters, so let's go for it. Well, that was lovely, but at least this one like spawned, so I guess we're more lucky than smart. I should have put the frostbite trap on the first stage, but whatever. Let's go for the cackle then and increase their stacks. Yeah, that's awesome. I probably would have done that anyway, even if they were affected by frostbite, so it's okay. And I mean, still, this one is now protecting the one in the back, so this is not the worst order of characters that could have happened. Well, physical damage is a good idea, but bleeding might be even nicer, increasing the bleeding. Yeah, I think I want to have a lot of bleeding stacks on. Did they already use the skill here? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, though. Maybe the frenzy makes more sense then. Nah, I like having more stacks out. Maybe they will heal it, but I don't know. Well, not much protection there. Alright, there's some frostbite for you. And a disaster room. Not bleeding anymore in the center. So what do we have? Even more frostbite, ice damage and easy target, but we don't have any more traps, so that's out. Ice damage and slowed. I think I like frostbite more than slowed despite the ice resistance, so let's do it. And this one also does physical damage. Yeah, this is definitely the one we want. Here comes the spell. Oh yeah, let's apply some burn. Oh, this is going rather well. Yeah, get your morale back. I don't even care. Okay, here we are. So, I think, yeah, we want to keep that frostbite up, so... ice damage is really not doing much, but whatever. Okay, yeah. More burn on the area. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, I think. What's up, Flecky? Yeah. Yeah, let's go for the incineration. Sadly, we won't be reducing their fire resistance enough, but yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm not sure. This is not going as well as I'd hoped it would here. But I guess we'll see how it goes. Maybe I should actually use this one's transformability. If I still can. Probably can't. Nope. Definitely can't. Ah, well. At least we got a skeleton. Blade thrust it is. Or... Nah, I like some bleeding. think my Dungeon Master can take care of it, but yeah, this was not ideal. This is looking pretty well, actually. I mean, at least the front row character will be gone, so that's already pretty nice, and the other ones are already relatively low on health. But yeah, the ice damage is definitely not cutting it. Hair damage is not that much better, but I think I'm gonna go for it anyway. And this one will die now anyway. Yep. Put some frostbite on them. I mean, this definitely deals more damage to them. But frostbite might deal more damage over time. Yeah, probably.
Welcome to my torture room.
I think this should be quick. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, let's go for this first and then for some whiplashes.
Do you want some more?
Yeah, and I think when I've whiplashed this one will just probably die by, like, on their own. Alright. Yeah, this wasn't too bad, despite them having quite some resistance to stuff. What about the Naga? Morale damage, ricocheting if the target's morale is above 50%. Okay, and damage increased if it's the last hero. Attacks have a 50% chance to apply stunt if the target's morale is below 50%. This is a nice character for the second room. Skeleton soldier, physical damage, and a nice tank. So, still, fire and ice both weak. That's not great. Oh, this is nice. The Naga is strong against fire and ice, and I've had the problem that I could never deal with fire and ice in the front. So maybe this is a nice character to get. I think it will be. Okay, another week survived. Let's see. This is going surprisingly well. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely a room 2 character because it yeah, like the attacks have a 50% chance to apply stunt if the target's morale is below 50%, and this will obviously be more likely the case later on. Okay, and our burned out character is back too. That's nice. So yeah, putting these 3 in the second room might be a pretty nice thing. Maybe I'll even keep you in here. Remove, I guess. Room 2. So yeah, I think it might make sense to have like 3 characters for morale damage setup, and like 3 characters for a physical / elemental based setup. Not sure if this one is very much a character for physical damage, so maybe remove this one and think about someone else to put there. I mean, the Naga might still work in a physical setup actually, so that's pretty versatile. But yeah, what else could we put in there? This is also more of a versatile character. Yeah, maybe we'll put you in room 2 as well. Okay, now for room 1. Should put in one of those tanky orcs, I guess. Maybe Quark. And yeah, I think my room 1 will be a bit more random than the room 2. Well, Alfred, take room 1, I suppose. Should have had this in my setup. But what would I remove? Not really a fan of the poison dart, I think. And burn is a really nice thing to have. So, yeah, let's remove this. Alright. Good stuff. So... what's next? Engineer, upgrading a trap might be nice. Trainer might be super nice. I mean, I have some gold. Yeah, I think I'll go for the trainer. So let's spend all our gold. Well, I would like to upgrade you to be also level 4. That helps a lot with the resistances. Only physical is basically bad for them now. Could get them to level 5, or one of them at least. I can train, but this way it won't change anything for the resistances, sadly. But it will boost their abilities, which is obviously also nice. What about these? These are so expensive to upgrade. You will get more armor. Your resistances will all go up. That would be nice. What about you? 300. And what about you? 250. Could do both of these. I think I might want to do that. Yeah, whatever, I'll just do it. Achievement unlocked, a real monster. I suppose that means I have reached the max level with Nisma. I think I've heard that level 5 is the max level. Alright. So yeah, we still have a heavy morale damage focus, but I think with these 2 elite monsters we also have a good chance of going for physical damage if it's needed. So that's pretty nice. And last time it just didn't work out because they were also quite resistant to those elemental attacks like fire damage and ice damage, which we had on some other characters. But yeah, this is cool. Alright, we could go for the therapist. We could also go to the black market to sell some of our monsters, maybe the low level ones, because I don't think I want to like start upgrading a level 1 monster now. And when I get new monsters, they're already higher levels, so I don't think I really need the level 1 monsters, for example. Well, let's think about this first. Therapist or event? The event will probably just be that one of our monsters has got a stomach ache from eating those cheap thighs. We have to get it over with at some point. Let's see about our monster morale. It's not too bad, but it might still be nice. Yeah, but I think I really want to get this food poisoning over with. Can't heal, so these 2 will be unavailable, but I don't think that's too bad. Don't really need them. They were in our setup, but we have other options. So, like, we could try the Goblin Drummer, and you can get back in action too. Alright. So, another event, or actually selling monsters. I guess let's sell some monsters so we can don't want to sell the Succubus. I kind of like that one and also gives us some benefits for certain events. Who do I want to sell? I guess we don't need a third orc, so let's get this gold. No, I can only sell one. That's sad. But well, now we know, I guess. Collectors. I don't really want to pay some collectors, so let's go for the event. Recycling. Getting a level 3 ice skeleton sounds alright. I mean, I think I have a level 2 ice skeleton, but yeah, this seems like a decent use of our blood. So let's see. Yeah, we had a level 2 ice skeleton, but level 3 is nicer. And we can maybe sell this one on the black market at some point. So, do we put you in this setup? Might be nice. You could build really nice synergies by now, but somehow I just don't want to spend all that time thinking about it. But like this one, to gain +10 to all resistances per hero affected by burn and frostbite. This one also getting power and resistance for every hero affected by frostbite, and yeah, that's quite interesting. Could also work well in combination with our traps. So definitely lots of options to synergize. Yeah, well, I like that this one can apply Enrage to all monsters, and we have boosts for enraged characters. I think I don't need both of these actually. So let's replace this one again and put Gunark in. Alright, this is kind of the G room. 3 characters starting with a G. Gwark, Gluckil, Gunark and Gurm. Alright, looks good to me, I suppose. We'll have to beat another champion. We get a disaster and a resting room and a rare reward if we can do it. Once again, I'm pretty scared, but guess we'll see how it plays out, if we can go for morale damage again or not. Doesn't look too good, I think. This one, oh no, this is not the bad thing I thought it would be. Well, frostbite to the to all monsters if the target's life is crap. Well, ice damage to the front, nature damage to everyone, fire damage to the back. Okay, at least it's not both of those things to the front, so that's nice. Applies burn to monsters, so deal damage to the pyromancer. That's not nice. The attack regenerates 10% of the pyromancer's maximum life if the target is affected by burn. Yeah, this seems like a setup in which morale damage would be viable. So I like that. Well then, let's go for it. What's this? Giving morale back. That's not nice. But I still think I'm gonna go for morale on this one. And yeah, this one is scrambling again. I'm just gonna say scramble, 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 scramble. And now I'm placing my monsters, so I can't forget. So everyone should be basically in the position where I want them least to be. So you deal ice damage to the front, so we want someone with ice resistant not on the first position because they might get moved there, and you deal fire damage to the back, so well, that's like the most important thing. You can't be in the back, so go to the back. Do we actually want this one? Maybe, probably, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out as we go along. Yeah, this one might actually be better. We could have like this one too, I suppose. I mean, adding stacks to their stuff seems nice, so maybe you go here. Like you can't be in the front because the front gets hit by ice damage. What about you? You can apply Demoralized all the time, so that's cool. Actually, you should be neither in the front nor the back, but we could still consider it. Maybe this one is actually better for the center, because, well, it has negative ice resistance, but still. We can hope that it ends up in the back. I mean, because this one would just survive not very long. Oh wait, this one only, yeah, can't be in the front basically, because front gets, no, can't be in the back because the back gets hit by ice damage. Huh. I would like to get this one out with the morale and demoralized damage. Also, but negative nature resistance on top of that, so I guess probably not. Crap. Could go for the goblin drummer. Nah, not at all. Negative nature resistance, negative fire resistance. So yeah, what about you? Also negative nature resistance. Oh, crap. Yeah, you shouldn't end up in the back, but maybe it'll work out alright. I'll just put you in the front and you in the center and hope for the best here, I suppose. The second room will be more important anyway, I guess. Let's hope that we can get some demoralized here, but we might with this here. Yeah, probably. Alright, pile of bones then. Yeah. Okay, now for the second room. This one won't be scrambled. So you're strong. I guess we all are strong against fire and ice. Weak against nature, that's not ideal. But these are even strong against nature now, so this is super nice. Yeah, well, guess you can be in the front. You attack the front, you attack the back. Fire damage. Well, you have more ice resistance. I think it'll be fine. So you to the center, you to the back. This looks good, I think. I think we have a good chance of getting through this, despite the restroom and the campfire not being really nice for us, but we'll see. Yeah, not ideal, but also not as bad as it could have been if we didn't think about it. For once I remembered. So at least these two are in kind of good positions. You're... Oh wait, you're good too, right? Yeah, it's ice damage to the front and fire to the back. So, of course, these two switched around would have been better, but it's okay. So, yeah, frostbite to the front doesn't do too much. Let's go for their morale instantly and demoralize them some more. Yeah, it still hits hard. But I'm really glad that I could remember for once. Yeah, let's go for the cackle, air damage, morale, and raising the stacks. Ah, crap. Almost forgot about that. I kinda had it in the back of my mind, but yeah, well. Well, I mean, I think I'll just go for the Scream of Terror. Glad that you're still alive. That's awesome, so we get some more demoralized out after all. That's too bad. Yeah, this is not great, especially with the campfire coming up. 30% is a lot, but whatever. Sure, we'll manage somehow. Damage taken from traps increased by 100% could be nice. Slowing could be nice too, of course, but I don't think it will last until they meet the monsters anyway, so yeah, let's go for the easy target. Enraged or terrified? I guess Enraged is better, since they will recover a bit and also lose some Terrified stacks until they reach the monsters. So let's Enrage them. That also boosts their resistances, so that's cool. Not ideal. Yeah, they all recovered it all, basically. Not great. But this room should be good. I think this room alone might do the trick, actually. I hope it will. I mean, this is a lot of damage here, and these reduce resistances, so it will get tough, but the tiredness helps out a lot. Alright, yeah, so let's use this to get all of them, because their morale is still high. It's also nice versatility on this one character. Okay, this is pretty rough actually. They will get more tired over time. Yeah, we are doing quite well, all things considered. Not sure if it will be good enough, sadly, but we'll see. This definitely is a super strong room. Might have been better to target the center one with physical damage, but... Oh, we can do one more impairment. And we still have our Father of the Damned coming up, so let's see what they can do. Ooh, and we get a skeleton. That's nice. Yeah, so let's cut him up. The tiredness is doing such a good job of reducing the damage they deal. Or laziness, no, tiredness it is. I think the spell might have been called laziness or something. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's make them terrified. Are they terrified? They are. But, yeah, so I guess then this is better for now. Also some frostbite, can't hurt. Maybe I'll get them through physical damage after all. Weird, but okay. I think I keep going for it. This one is not terrified anymore, but the other two are. So I think it's still okay. Please survive. Yeah, I think it's okay. Barely. Well, one final spectral claw then. Or should we make them a bit more terrified? I'm not sure. Probably we can go for physical damage actually with our master. Yeah, let's get some more frostbite on them then. Ooh, we get a skeleton. More bleeding in the front. That's helpful.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral!
Let's see. This would defeat the front row. This would defeat the center character. The center character is the least tired. Oh, it wouldn't defeat them, would it? Maybe with the bleeding. Let's give it a shot, I suppose. Hope it will be enough. I mean, we are definitely gonna... Yeah, it was enough, nice. And we are definitely gonna survive this. Yeah, this went quite well. Not quite how I thought it would go, but it worked somehow. So that's nice. I mean, I think the resistances also did a lot for us in the second monster room. We were going for the morale, but also the Naga did a lot of physical damage, so this was nice. Good fight. And we get some blood, which is nice. Totem of Strength. Monsters in a room gain 2 random bonuses at the start of a fight if they all share the same type. Okay. Gruesome Surprise. Front, minus 55 morale and applies Terrified. Quite interesting. Or the Skeleton Lord. We have another chance of taking this one with fire and ice resistance. And giving all skeletons enraged. A third elite monster would be nice. I think I have enough traps that go for morale. I mean, this is a really good one, obviously. But this is cool, but would limit my options in setting things up. And I mean, if I can set things up in a way that characters share stuff, I mean, 2 random bonuses, 3 is quite nice, and especially in the second room. I typically have 3 demon characters, if I go for morale, that is, so this might be cool to have. But another strong creature I think might be more important. Maybe I should move the elite monsters to the first room actually, because the second room is kind of well equipped with morale damage dealers, if I go for morale damage, but yeah. Well, we can think about that. I think I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah. All right. This was nice. We can go to the merchant and then our master will be back to full health actually. Could also go to the merchant, but I feel like we don't have that much gold, so I don't know if this would pay off, and I don't know if I really want to buy a monster or a trap, so I might just go for healing. I mean, it doesn't cost us anything. On the other hand, we'd probably heal almost all the missing health until we face the next enemies anyway. Probably not quite, but almost. So I don't know what I'll pick, but I think this is a good spot to stop it anyway. We beat another champion, 2 of them. I wasn't very optimistic when we started this episode, but somehow things turned around for us. We were struggling so much in the last episode, but right now it works quite well. I think we might even reach year 3. We might make it through year 2 and reach year 3. That's what I was gonna say, but somehow I messed it up. Yeah, this was quite cool. I'm really surprised that we are still doing so well, but pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm looking forward to checking out different dungeon masters, but I'm all for keeping this run going and hopefully reaching the 3rd year. That would be awesome. Just that would also be experiencing new stuff and finding out what other promotions we might be getting when we complete year 2, or if it's over then. I don't know how long you can keep playing here and what the final goal is, but I think there will probably be something after year 2. So yeah, I hope we can make it. Not today though, because 1 hour and 17 minutes right now is definitely enough for one episode. So yeah, as I've said, I'm gonna end it here. I enjoyed it a lot, as you might have picked up on. So yeah, I hope you did too. If that's the case, if you liked what you've seen, then please consider leaving a thumbs up and maybe also subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and you could also leave a comment down below, and follow me on Twitch and Twitter if you think that you would like to do that. If you didn't like this video, then feel free to leave a thumbs down and also tell me in the comments what you didn't like. I always appreciate feedback so that I can improve on what annoys you. And yeah, I guess that's all for today. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time, next Saturday, when I play more Legend of Keepers. Until then, take care. Bye.